Oh, happy Christmas. This has been a good reading year for me. I've finished 77 books so far. As booktubers go, this isn't very high, but for me, this is great. Of those, 21 I rated 5 stars. This video is going to be about my top 3 reads of 2022. My name's Jim. This is my channel, Books, Reading and Stuff. Number 3, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. What is a person, if not the marks they leave behind? I liked the premise of The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. When it came out in 2020, this was very much hyped on booktube. I got to it late. I'm usually late to the party with these books. A girl in the 18th century France is escaping from a marriage, and she enters a Faustian pact with a demonic character called Luke, who gives her immortality, but in return nobody can remember her. And it's about her life through the centuries, and people just forget her. It's an incredible tale, and I like V. Schwab's writing. I was intrigued by the premise, and V. Schwab did an amazing job of the execution. This is why I love reading fiction. I love going to someone else's imagination, imaginary world. Choice number 2, The Peril in Decline by Pei Veo. Pei Veo is a fellow booktuber from Canada. He makes exciting videos, and this is an incredible novella. It's quite short, it's under 200 pages. It tells the story of Simone, who at the beginning is in hospital. She has severe memory loss. She returns to her apartment. She doesn't know who she is, and in her apartment there's all these rocks and boulders, and this is a mystery for her. She's trying to find out who she is, and she walks around the town of La Rochelle trying to find out what these boulders signify. This is very philosophical on one level, and talking about like at what point does a boulder become a sculpture? When does it stop being a stone? When does it start being a work of art? There's a retelling of the myth of Sisyphus in here with the rolling of the boulder, and there's a lot of philosophical asides. This is a short book, but it's very deep, and it gripped me from the start. And my number 1, drum roll. My number 1 read of 2022, this was a novel that came out in 2019, Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield. This was amazing. The cover itself looks really gorgeous, and it's, as the title suggests, it's about stories and about a river. There must be something about bodies of water. Last year my favourite book was We the Drowned by Carsten Jensen, about a Danish seaport, about the men who go to sea and about the women who stay behind. So I must be attracted to some books about bodies of water. This was an amazing tale. Here the body of water is a river, the River Thames, a river I know very well. I grew up very close to the Thames, and one chilly solstice night a man walks into an inn, the Swan Inn, with what appears to be a doll in his hands, but the doll, it turns out, is a child, and at first the child appears dead, and then it comes to life, and it's a mystery. The child is mute, about 4 years old, so she can't tell what happened. Different families claim her as one of their own. This is set in the late 19th century, and there's a rich array of characters. There's a pioneering photographer, there's a mixed-race farmer, and there's all sorts of the locals who like telling stories. It's a wonderful tale. It was mesmerizing, and the book ebbs and flows as the story meanders to a satisfying end. I really love this book and I'd recommend this to anyone. Let me know in the comments which were your favourite reads of the year. And if you like this video, you can like it. This will help me with the algorithm, and I will see you on the next video. Goodbye.